Estonkon. Can y'all hear me? Dead Maktoga. Who said that?
Casey.
Estonkon.
Stongazo. Okay, Allergies. Remember I told you I was gonna have a new person? Well, it's me again. But today we're gonna go over the health terms. Remember I told you guys we'll be getting into health terms. We're gonna learn how to say doctor. And doctor is Alicia. Can y'all say that? Alicia.
Alicia.
Okay. Tell me your name when you say it so I can hear you. Okay. It's Jay Laverne.
It's Jay. Alichka.
Alicia.
Alicia.
Alicia. That is how we say doctor. We're gonna say it again. Alicia.
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 Alicia. If you're a patient, you're a Estonkon. Estonkon.
Estonkon.
Estonkon. Estonkon.
I went in the room, babe.
Huh?
Oh, no. I'm sorry. Turn off the mic.
Okay. Who was that? Okay. A patient is called Estonkon.
Estonkon.
Estonkon. Madam, how do we say doctor?
Alicia.
Okay. And a patient is Estonkon.
Estonkon.
Estonkon. Okay. And our insurance, and you know how when you go into the hospital, they'll say, do you have your insurance card? So this is the way we say insurance card. Joga.
Joga.
Siokfigida.
Siokfigida.
Joga.
Joga.
Figida.
Figida.
Here we go again. Joga.
Joga.
Si. Yoga siokfigida. That's kind of a long word, but once you break it down, it's easier to say. So if we had a hyphen between the C, the O, and the K, yoga, yoga, yoga. Okay.
Joga.
We had a hyphen there. Okay. And then the long word, si, ok, fi, gi, da. Okay. Now it's broken down. Let's see who wants to try to say this for me. How we say insurance card.
Me, Lana.
Lana, okay. Let's go, Lana.
Joga siokfigida.
There you go. Joga siokfigida. There you go. And that's if you go in and they ask you for that card, that's what. And if somebody, let's say you got a fluent speaker that you're talking to and they don't understand, you could tell them this is what they want from you. Joga siokfigida. Joga siokfigida. Okay. Who else wants to try? Christy, do you want to try this?
Sure, I can do that.
Okay.
Joga. Siokfigida.
There you go. Joga siokfigida. Let's see. Who else do we have on there? Who else wants to give it a try?
I will.
Okay.
Joga siokfigida.
There you go. Joga siokfigida. Okay. I'm going to go start back from the number 1 with doctor. Alicia. Alicia. One more time.
Alicia.
Okay. Okay, go ahead, Tad.
Alikcha.
Alikcha. Okay. What about patient? Stinoka. Stinoka. And this is just broken down from the isti. That's just broken down, cut down to make it stinoka. Okay. Stinoka. And you know, sometimes when you go in there, they'll ask you, who's your next of kin? Who brought you here or something? You say Jimistogi.
Mvskoke.
Jimistogi. Do you guys need that broken down?
Mvskoke.
Machi. Jimistogi.
Oh, mache.
Machi, Laverne. Okay. Okay, this one's a long one now. Permission to treat. If they need your permission so they can take care of you. You would tell that fluent speaker, ma dik dan ni ji da. Okay? Ma dik
Dan.
Take the nicha. Nichira.
ni ji da.
Nijida.
Nijira.
Ni. Oh, right there. Wrong one.
Click on that button.
This one?
One underneath.
Oh,
This button.
okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna separate it better here. Okay, here we go. Ma dik da ni ji da.
Ma tikcha nijira.
Ma dik da ni ji da.
Ma
Nijida.
Ma dik da ni ji da. That could be for anything. It doesn't have to be when you're at the hospital or nothing. You could use that for, let's say, somebody says they're gonna cut your grass and they ask you permission. You can say that. Ma dik da ni ji da. You're giving them that to do that.
Nijira.
Ma dik da ni ji da. You're giving permission for someone to do something for you. Okay. So let's go back to the top. Alikcha,
Alikcha.
Alikcha.
patient, stinoka,
Stinoka.
insurance, joga,
Joga.
Joga.
ok, figida.
Si okvikida.
Gida.
Figida, machi. Next of kin, Jimistogi.
Jimistogi.
What else does Jimistogi stand for? Anybody can tell me that?
Family.
Family, there you go. Okay, permission to treat. Ma, dik, dan, ni, ji, da.
Dik.
Madikti.
Gida.
Madikta Nichida.
Yeah, ma, dik, dan, ni, ji, da. That's kind of like that's a long word, but you guys will get it. Okay, so do I need to go over any of these for you guys? Do you not feel comfortable in any of these? Covered, or do we need to move up? Because this one has a lot of.
Mahaya, I'm sorry, I was late. Could you go back to number 3 for insurance?
Okay, insurance is Joga, Siokfigida, Joga, Siokfigida, Joga,
Siokfigida.
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 Aye.
Do I need to go over any more before we scroll up here? Anybody?
Aole.
Uh-huh.
That means no in Hawaiian.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, Maduro Mahaya.
Now you can do your normal.
Okay, I'm gonna go up. Okay, these are all the illnesses we have. You guys ready? Okay. When you got a headache, you say iga noki.
Iga noki.
Iga noki.
Iga Noki.
Iga noki. Okay. A backache is itha noki.
Itha Noki.
Noki.
Uh-huh.
Ikanoki.
Noki. That if you just say itha, that's your back. Okay. But when you're in pain, you're going to say noki.
Also, noki is ache. Noki.
Ache or pain. Ache can
Okay.
be ache or pain.
Okay.
Okay. Stomach ache. If you just say nufki, you're talking about your stomach. But if it's hurting you, you're going to say noki. Nufki noki.
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 Let's go back to number 1 again. How do I say headache?
Iganoki.
Noki. Oh, Iganoki.
How do I say backache?
Itha Noki.
Noki.
Noki. How do we say stomach ache?
Noki. Noki.
Nufki noki. Okay. Arthritis. We don't have a word for arthritis, but you know when you got arthritis, your bones are all hurting and stuff. So we call it forni noki. Forni noki.
Bony.
And that can forni just means bones. Okay. Bones anywhere. But in arthritis, you know how your bones hurt when you have arthritis? That's why they call it forni noki. Can we say it again? Forni
Noki.
Bony
Noki.
Noki.
Oni noki.
Okay. And a stroke, we call it okjaki. Okjaki.
Jaki.
Okjaki. Because you know, stroke, they strike somewhere on your body, your head or whatever. So they call it okjaki because it's striking.
Jaki.
Uh-huh.
Jaki.
Uh-huh. Okjaki.
Jaki.
Okay, we did 1 through 5. So anybody got any problems with any of them that I might need to repeat for you?
Monks.
Machi. Okay. An infection, you know, when you get an infection, it kind of like breaks something like in your skin, maybe your foot. So they call that sahobangi. Sahobangi.
Sahobangi.
Sahobangi.
Sahobangi.
Sahobangi. Or they call it a liquid.
A liquid.
A liquid. A liquid means like it's getting, you know how infections get real infected. Sometimes they get to where they have a, you know, gets rotten like. That's what this one means, a liquid.
Mvhayv.
And
aliki. Where is the long vowels? That's it's the E, right? Is the long vowel?
Yes.
And the we is a short vowel, right?
A liquid, yes.
Yeah, okay, so long E and short E.
Short and long.
Okay, because I was wondering if somehow maybe one day we can start adding those little hyphens on the top, because when I grew up in Hawaii and they taught Hawaiian, like Hawaiiana, they also included those, whatever you call it. So it helps me to know where to stress the E's and what kind of E it is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good idea, Laverne. So a liquid.
A liquid.
Sahobangi.
Sahobangi.
Okay. Deanna, can you say one of these for me for infection?
Sahobangi.
Machi. What about how about you, Ron? Can you say this one for me?
The second one.
The second one?
Okay.
I
For
know.
the second one?
Yes. Second word right here.
Oh, this one. Okay. Number 6. A liquid.
A liquid. Good job. Okay. Okay, so do I need to go through any of these, or do you guys think I know this is kind of like a long list, but I'm going to try to get through it with you guys. Okay. So if somebody's got shortness of breath, we call it hisagida. Hisagida.
Hisagida.
Hisagida. Gojokni.
Kochokni.
Hisagida
Sagida.
Gojokni.
Ojokni.
Casey, do you want to try this one?
Kochokni.
Isagada kochokni.
Machi. Okay, now we're coming down to the fever part. That one is hibitgida. Hibitgida. He
Ita.
Hibitgida.
Ibitida.
Ibitgida.
Oh yeah, I like that. Thank you. It helps me.
Okay, Laverne, ma, go on.
The
The
tonsils.
fever. Fever.
No. Oh, fever. But
No, bit.
yeah.
He bit. Remember
bit.
shorty? He
Right.
bit.
Ibitida.
There you go. He bit. Anybody else need any? We need to go back. Or do you feel like you got? I know this is kind of fast, but I'm gonna try to get through all these because I don't know how many I have. Let me see.
Oh, you have to,
Oh, do I have to
the
touch
top one.
this one?
Yeah.
I'm gonna scroll.
Mahaya, can you go back to number 5?
Number 5. Okay. Stroke. Jockey. Have you ever heard people say jockey to jokes? They're talking about somebody getting a stroke. Jockey. That can strike you.
Well, let me ask you this then. Mamagatsan, Nagides, can that be used? Well, let me just say it in English, because can that be used when you say Hisagidamizi or let's see, Natadoa, Holy Spirit?
It just depends on how you're using it.
Yeah.
Say like a lightning.
Ochakidongo. Yeah.
You can say it there. It just depends on how you're using it in the sentence. But that's what it's used for stroke, when a person gets a stroke.
Yeah, I mean, what I mean is, let me ask this, when you say like, when he is filled with the Holy Spirit. Yeah, okay. Because I was just wondering if that was used the same way.
Yeah, you can use that word in different kinds of ways. It just depends on how you're using it.
It's one of those that Becky used to say, situation. How you say it in situation.
It just depends on the environment.
Depends on that. Okay. Mado.
Okay, so we're on number 7. Isagida Gojokni. And that's just describing shortness of breath. A lot of our words are just descriptive because a lot of things we didn't have words for. So they would describe what was this person was going through. So shortness of breath is just Hisagida Gojokni.
Mahaya, could you use that for asthma?
Asthma, yes, you could. That's just depends on, just like we were talking about. It just depends on your situation. Yeah.
Context.
Hisagida Gojokni. Fever was hibitgida, fever, or it can be hibitki too. You can either use either or. Hibitgida or hibitki.
Hibitgida or hibitki.
Either one. You can use either one for fever, okay? Your tonsils or nok jithiha. Nok jithiha. Yeah. Nok jithiha. Who wants to try that one?
Nok jatiha.
Machi. Nok jithiha. That's your tonsils, okay? And ulcers, like on the skin, they call that saliqui. Something that's getting, it doesn't sound right when you say that something getting rotten, but that's what that refers to, soliloquy.
Soliloquy.
Soliloquy. Okay, we've gone from 5 to 10. Any ones that I need to repeat for you guys? Soliloquy. Ulcers, soliloquy. Tad, can you say that one?
Soliloquy.
Machi. Okay. Now we're getting to the blood clot. We call that Jada Jilhi. Jada Jilhi. Jada Jilhi. Jada Jilhi. Jilhi just means like it kind of forms like a hardening. Okay. Jada Jilhi.
Jada.
Jilhi. Jilhi.
Jada.
Chill.
Jilhi.
Jilhi.
Chilhi.
Chilhi. Chilhi.
Jada.
Jada Chilhi.
Jada is the blood.
Right.
Jilhi is the part that where it kind of gets hard, like kind of forms to a hard thing. So that means jilhi. Okay, can we say it again? Jada Jilhi.
Jada Chilhi.
Jilhi.
Chilhi.
Okay, now cancer. This is what we call cancer. Liqui baba.
Liqui baba.
Liqui baba.
Baba.
That's what we call cancer. Liqui baba.
Liqui baba.
One more time. Liqui
Liqui
baba.
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 That's what we call cancer. And in terms, like if you was trying to say it in English, it's something that it eats something that's rotten. That's what that would turn into if you was to say it in English. Liqui baba.
Mvhayv.
Baba.
Okay. Any questions? Anybody? Yes. Who said Mvhayv?
Mvhayv, it's Casey. I'm sorry. What would skin cancer be?
Skin cancer? You would just have to say, let's see what skin.
Husby.
Yeah. Oh, Gina Husby Baba. Liqui baba. Gina Husby Liqui baba.
Mado.
Anybody else got any more questions?
Number 9.
Number 9, Nok Jitiha. Nok Jitiha. Nok Jitiha. And the part Nok, that goes to Nukwa.
Nokwa.
Nok Jitiha. Okay. Are we ready to go to 13?
Real quick, before we do, I just want to point out this, you're specifying you.
Yes.
You have skin cancer, your skin cancer. So if you want to say skin cancer in general, instead of G, you would use E.
Yeah.
E na hush be baba. Just
Like
wanted
if
to
you was
say
telling about someone else.
that.
Yeah, if you were referring to someone else, you have to drop that CE because remember, the other day we said CE is for someone else, but you would say Ina husby liqui baba. Okay. If you're saying your daughter has it, you would say Ina husby liqui baba. Casey, did you get that?
Yeah, Mado.
Okay. Sunstroke is hussy. Okjakhida. Hussy. Okjakhida. Hussy.
Hussy. Okjakhida.
Yeah. Hussy. What is hussy? Do you guys know what hussy is?
Fun.
The sun. So we said okjaki up here for stroke. So hussy okjakida means that sun struck him. It's almost basically that's what it's saying. Hussy okjakida, like the sun struck him. So that's kind of like English, tell you in English.
Okay.
Okay. Number 14, vertigo. Mak yum yida
Why you say
Makyong
Gida.
Mayom gida.
Yeah, Mahyong
Mayong
Gida.
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 Mayong Gida.
Mahayong Gida.
Mayom gida. What I say, ma? I said ma, but it's mayom gida.
Makyong
Mayong
Gida.
Gida.
Mayom gida. It's
Mayong
almost like
Gida.
saying drunk too.
Yeah, dizzy. It's
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah, it really dizzy, but you know how dizzy it's for vertigo, that's what they say. Makyom gin alikja sada west. He was getting dizzy, so I took him to the doctor. Okay? Yes. Who is it? Question?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay. So the last one, 15 ulcer, is Nak Oklani. Nak Oklani.
Nakulani.
Uh-huh.
Nakulani.
Nakulani.
And on
Oklani.
that one, I don't really have an answer to tell you why they called it that, but that's just what we were told that ulcers were called. Not Oklani. Okay. I'm hearing.
Oh,
Oh,
not Oklahoma.
not Oklani. I don't really have an answer for that, but that's just what I was called. Ulcers are called. Okay. Everybody got that? Not Oklani.
Nakulani.
Any questions from where we did from 10 to 15? Any questions? I know this is kind of fast, but you can always send a message to me if you got any more questions on this part right here. Are you guys ready to move up?
Yeah, thank you, Maya.
Now can I?
Mado. Mado.
Here we go. We're not finished yet. Here we go. Tuberculosis, TB. That's Olgida Gusty. And that's just like dry cough. Olgida Gusty.
Ogati.
Olgida Gusty.
Hogida Gatti.
The Gusby.
Okay, down.
Gatti.
And that's just saying dry cough. Okay? Or get a Gusby.
Mahaya, are these going to be available to download?
It'll be on the recording.
It'll be on the drive too.
Oh, it'll be on the drive too, she said.
Oh, okay, Mado.
So if you want a list, yeah, it should be there. Ella.
Mado.
And the other one, constipation, is just one he. And we can say it another way. We just use one he. And one he dos.
One he dos.
One he dos.
So we just use one he.
One day. One day.
And one he dos. Because you're talking about yourself when you say un. And one he dos.
Oh, I'm constipated? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's how you would say that. And one he dos. We can say that. Because we do have a word for stools, and that's holani.
Holani.
Holani, that's how we say stools. So say holani and one he dos. My stools are hard.
Holani or one he dos.
Or if you got to go, you would say holanida. Holanida.
Holanida.
I gotta go poop. If you don't want nobody to know you're somewhere with somebody and you want to say, I gotta go poop, you just gotta say, holanida otherwise, I'm going to go to poop.
Okay.
So that's why
My
we just
grandchildren will like that.
yeah, that's why we just say one he, because we don't want nobody know what we're gonna do, okay? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Bleeding is jaw dot.
Jada.
Something's
Chada.
bleeding and it won't stop.
Jada.
Jaw dot.
Jada.
Chada.
Jaw dot.
Jada.
Jada.
Let's go back to TB. Ohogida Gusby.
A hogida gutby.
Hogada.
Patient one he.
One he.
How would I
One
say I am constipated? Who can tell me that? Who can read that for me?
Anwanidos.
Uh-huh.
One
There you go. Bleeding, jaw dot.
Jada.
Jada.
You gotta take your pulse. Figi, dimdi, goji.
Figi dim di goji.
You separate that? We're gonna separate that right there. Figi,
Figi
di, goji.
Dim.
Figi,
D. Koji.
goji. Dim digojis mean it's just going like this.
Dim.
Not real hard, just
D.
going.
Koji.
Dim di goji. It's just going like this. You know how when they check your pulse, they do this, and you can feel it sometimes. It just be going, barely going, but it's going. So that's what that stands for. Figi dim di goji. Who wants to try to say that one?
di goji.
I will.
Gucci. Sorry, Casey.
Ah, good. Figi dim di goji. Okay.
Di goji.
Uh-huh. Liver is lubi.
Lubi.
Lubi. Uh-huh.
Lobi.
Lubi. And you can use that when you're eating too, because who likes to eat liver and onions? Anybody?
Monks.
Books. Now that's me too. Uh-huh. Did somebody say something? Or somebody say
Someone,
that?
I think someone wanted something they
Okay.
did.
Oh, yeah. Lubi. So you could say, Lubi humbahando as I'm going to eat some liver tonight. But that would be, oh, I love liver and onions. That's one thing I never learned to like was Lubi, you know?
No
Okay.
lobi.
Lubi, yep. But there's people that do like it, you know. Okay, for our arteries, it's called Figi Fuga. Fuga. Fuga.
Figi Faga.
Fuga.
Faga.
Figi Fug.
Uh-huh.
Figi faga.
Faga.
Who said that? That was good. Deanna, try that.
Figi faga.
There you go. How about you, Miss Lana?
Figi Faga.
Uh-huh. What about you, Ron? Figi.
Figi Faga.
Uh-huh. How about you, Casey?
Figi Faga.
Uh-huh. How about you, Tad?
Figi Faga.
There you go. All right. Now you guys know how to say your arteries. If you go into a hospital and you find someone that's speaking Muskogee and they don't know what you're talking about, you'll be able to tell them in Muskogee now. Okay. The next one is a boil.
Yeah.
Not like you're boiling water. It's a different way of saying that one. But a boil on your body is ligi.
Ligi.
Fiji.
Uh-huh. Ligi. Ligi.
Ligi.
Ligi. Uh-huh.
Ligi.
Who wants to try that one? That's a hard one. No.
Ligi.
Ligi.
Grant, I'm gonna call on you.
Ligi.
Ligi. There you go. Who is Rick? Rick?
Yeah.
Rick, let me hear you say, how do I say boil? Not like I'm boiling water.
Ligi.
Ligi, there you go. Okay, we're gonna move to number 23, which is your bladder. Okay, here we go. Posilga in sukja. Posilga in sukja. Posilga, we'll separate those again. Po, which one?
There you go.
Posilga.
Hosilga. In
Hosilga.
In
Sukcha.
Sukcha.
In Sukcha.
In Sukcha.
In Sukcha.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. If you just say Hosilga, that's just urine. Okay? And this actually saying is a urine sac. Okay? Hosilga in Sukcha. Hosilga in Sukcha.
Sukcha.
Hosilga in Sukcha. Deanna, you want to try that one?
Hosilga and Sukja.
Machi. Let's see. Laverne, you want to try that one?
Okay. Hoselka in Sukcha.
Machi. Okay.
Yeah.
I know I'm kind of going through these fast, but I hope you guys are getting this and you'll be able to see it too and hear it if you want to go through it again on the recordings. Okay. The other one is menstrual, and that's hasi minokida.
Hasi Minokida.
Minokida. Hasi
Minokida.
hasi minokida.
Can we add the other word too?
Minokida.
Minokida.
And the other word is iboskida. And in my house, we call it hobungi. My granddaughters will say, I can't go today, Mima, because I'm hobungi. So people have a different way of saying it just so that you know what they're talking about and you don't have to say it out. So my granddaughters say, I'm hobungi.
You want to share what each one actually means, literally?
Yeah.
So that one.
Hasi minokida means son.
And month sickness.
Yeah, monthly sickness.
No problem.
Monthly sickness. Okay.
Hobungi.
Hobungi means I'm broken. I'm broken. Hobungi means I'm broken.
And then iboskida means like self-cleansing. It's the old word for the
Probably a long time ago
Yeah,
word.
so-
a long time ago word they used.
how boskida is our word for grape corn.
Uh-huh.
It's for cleansing. Iboskida is what women would do. That's why we don't have to do all the other stuff. So iboskida, it's our self-cleansing.
Did everybody get that?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, the next one is our spleen. Oh, always forget.
Yeah. There you go.
Ah,
Lobby.
You got it. You got it.
Job.
There we
okay.
go.
Okay, our spleen is lobi. Remember what lobi was a while ago? What was lobi a while ago?
Liver.
Liver.
Yeah.
But this one kind of describes, so a spleen is lobi jepko. It's longer. Lobi jepko.
Lomi.
Job.
Lobi jepko. Long. It's kind of like saying long liver.
Ew.
It's called spleen. Lobi jepko. Lobi jepko.
Lobi.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Christy, you want to try that one?
Lobi Jabgo.
Machi. Okay, here we're getting to the good part. Intestines. That's called fikchi.
Pitchy.
Fikchi.
Pitchy.
And in our tradition, they eat the intestines of a sukha. What's a sukha?
A pig.
Yep, they eat those intestines of the
Oh.
pig. And
Yeah,
that's
we do too.
fikchi. Fikchi. Fikchi.
Pitchy.
Anybody want to try that one for me?
Pitchy.
Machi. Okay, and your kidney is just doji. Doji.
Doji.
Duji.
Doji.
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 Duji.
Doji. Do I need to say it again?
Duji.
What is a kidney?
Duji.
Doji. Okay, your lungs. is called obufka. Obufka.
Obufka.
Obufka.
There you
Obufka.
go.
Obufka.
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 Okay. Who wants to try that? Christy, you want to try that word?
Opavka.
There you go. And mucus, spit, whatever, it's li-bok-fi. Li-bok-fi. Li-bok-fi.
Libakfi.
Li-bok-fi. That's a good word to learn, isn't it?
Oh,
Li-bok-fi.
yeah.
Libakfi.
Li-bok-fi. Okay. Who wants to try that one?
Libakfi.
Li-bok-fi.
Li-bok-fi.
Machi. Ella, Margaret, Georgia. Mucus. Did you check?
She is muted.
Oh, is she? Oh, okay. Grant, you want to try that mucus?
Libakfi.
Machi. Okay. Any questions on that?
I was trying to say it and I was muted, so Lebowski. Lebowski. Okay.
I'm going to move up. Any questions? Do we need to go over any of these? Oh, that we went over?
Only one finger at a time, Gracie.
I use my whole hand. Okay.
There we go.
Okay. Okay, are you guys ready for coughing? Okay, this is how you say if you're coughing, you say ohogida, ohogida,
Oh.
ohogida,
Ohogida.
Ohogida.
Grant, let me hear you say
Ohogida.
ohogida.
Oh,
Mavis?
ohogida.
Ohogida. Mavis?
Maybe Basha.
Basha, can you say coughing?
Ohogida.
Ohogida. Machi. Okay. Now let's go to number 30. We got a lot of them on this now. Surgery is lafida.
Lafida.
And that just means
Lafida.
cut.
Lafida.
Lafida.
Cut. Yeah.
Lafida.
Fida. Lafida. Lafida. Let's see. Lana, you want to try that one?
Lafida.
Lafida. Let's see. Laverne, you want to try that one?
Lafida.
Lafida.
Lafiga.
There you go.
Lafida.
What about you, Tad?
Lafiga.
Lafida. Okay, Casey, you want to try that one?
Lafida.
There we go. Okay, now we're going to diabetes. Diabetes is asokla
Askla.
enokida. Asokla.
Sokla enokira.
Asokla just
Asoko enokida.
so that would be sugar sickness. That's what that would mean. Sugar sickness. Right, there you go, Tad. Sugar sickness. Asokla enokida. Asokla enokida. I like that one.
Asoko enokida.
Asokla enokida.
Asokla nokida.
And like for handicap, number 32, we call it a nutty. A nutty.
Anati.
Anati.
A nutty.
Anati.
You got a question? A nutty. A nutty. Okay, let's see. Laverne, let's try that one. How do I say handicap? Is she muted?
She is currently muted.
Okay. Ron, what about you? How would I say handicap?
Anati.
A nutty. Okay.
Anachi.
A nutty. A nutty. A nutty. There you go, Laverne. All right. Christy, what about you?
A nutty.
A nutty. That means someone's handicapped. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, saliva or spit.
Oh.
It's called
Saliva.
Dofgida.
What did I say?
Saliva.
Saliva. It's duftida.
Dofkira.
Dofgida.
Uh-huh.
Dofgida.
If you're gonna say I gotta spit, you're gonna say dufkahanes. So
Dofkahanes.
dufkahanes. Okay, who wants to try that one? Ron, you want to try that?
Dofgida.
Dufkida. Dufkida.
Dofgida.
Dofkira.
Dufkida. There you go. Okay, our number 34 is a blister, and we call it Dagani. Dagani or Ogomi. Ogomi. Ogomi.
Gomi. Gani or Gomi.
I think us and me, I use Ogomi more than I do Dagani.
Ugomi.
Ogomidos.
Okomidos. It is a blister.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, look at you, Laverne.
I know.
Okay. Phlegm is Lee Bakfi. Lee Bakfi. Lee Bakfi.
Libakfi.
Okay. Who wants to try that one? Lee Bakfi.
Libakfi.
Okay. Anybody got any more questions on this? Do we need to go back to something that you didn't get? I know it's kind of like fast, but is there any questions on this part before we move up a little bit? Anybody?
Is there a difference between 35 and 28?
28.
Else?
No, it's the same. Some
Okay.
things we use for the same thing because it's more descriptive.
And phlegm and mucus are basically
Yeah.
the same thing anyway.
Okay, you guys ready to move on?
Yes.
Fix it for you.
Okay.
One hand, one finger.
One finger. Okay, what about these? We got some symptoms here. Who's got the symptoms? If you're hurt, you would say noki.
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 Okay.
Noki.
Refer to yourself, you would say anokidos.
Anokidos. I am hurt.
Yes, I am hurt. Anokidos, or I am in pain. It can either be hurt or pain. Noki. Often same thing. Easy, right?
They're saying so like mud can.
Not mud, no.
Okay.
It would only refer to phlegm and mucus.
Did you hear that? It's quite quiet.
Tad, did you hear that?
Boys.
Yeah, that wouldn't refer to mud. We have a word for mud. Okay, if you're achy somewhere, you would say undeyidos. Undeyidos.
Deyidos.
Deyidos. Deyidos. Undeyidos. Un refers to yourself though. Undeyidos. But just for ache, you would say deyi.
Deyi.
I am achy.
Is achy with an E?
Deyi.
No, just the Y.
Just the Y?
Just the Y.
Deyi.
Deyi. Okay.
Deyi.
Who wants to try hurt?
Noki.
Okay.
Noki. Noki. Deyi.
Deyi.
Okay, this one is kind of, we say this a lot when something is throbbing, like you got a pain and it's just maybe a toothache, you know how that throbs? Say, wagachwagen, wagachwagen,
Wagachwagen.
Wagashwagen.
That means it's just throbbing. Wagachwagen.
Wagashwagen.
Wagachwagen.
That's how we describe when something is throbbing. Wagachwagen.
Wagashwagen dos.
Wagachwagen, yes. Wagachwagen. You know, toothache, it'll do a pain, then it'll stop and it'll start going like this. That's what we say it. Wagachwagen. Okay. Swollen is obagi.
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 Obagi. Obagi.
Obagi.
Okay, on this dizzy, who remembers how we say that? Makyumgi.
Kyomgi.
Dizzy, makyumgi, and that can be for vertigo. I think I had that.
Makyongi.
Makungi.
Yeah. Makyumgi. Makyumgi. Vertigo or that's how we say dizzy.
Makyomgi.
Makyumgi.
Mahaya, on that, number 3, that throbbing,
Uh-huh.
have you ever heard of something else? Because I'm thinking I've not heard it like that.
You never heard it like that?
I
I
know, like you were talking about your tooth throbbing,
Uh-huh.
and I remember them talking about that. And then like your earache, when your earache,
Uh-huh.
maybe it's a dialect or something. I don't know, but it seemed like I heard just something a little bit different.
What did you
My thinking processes are slow, so I get that. I know what Chimunayade.
Oh, I know. And that wagachwag in Magi Dundo.
Yeah. Manogas.
Mado.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Mado.
Okay. We is Lawagi.
Lawagi.
Lowagi.
Haktos. So you're talking to member, I'm talking about myself now, but I didn't use I used ja. Jalawagi.
Jalawagi.
Dalawagi.
We. Jalawagi. I didn't use because is for
Well, it's a different, it has to do with the way the verb works. It's a different type of verb.
Jalawagi. Can anybody say weak for me?
Lawagi.
Lawagi.
Okay. On number 7, how many of you guys had restless nights? You know how sometimes you can't sleep? That one's called Fikithigo.
Fikithigo.
Fikithigo. Fikithigo.
Fikithigo. Fikithigo.
Say restless for me.
Fikithigo.
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 You don't always have nights like that. Fikithigo.
I was in the middle of typing,
okay.
so sorry. Let me
Okay.
answer your question real quick.
Okay. Fikithigo. Let's see. Ella Bumaka. Restless. Fik is
Oh, she's saying it.
Okay, typical.
Fikithigo.
Mahaya, that Lawagi Magatsat. I was just thinking about that because Salawagi Dunga Bavni Yagaba Godayidos. I was trying to figure out how to say that, and it finally came to me.
Yeah, Jalawagi dos Maga. You know what? I'm weak.
Mado.
Okay. Shortness of breath. Isagida. Isagida.
Isagida.
Inkorchukni.
Inkorchukni.
Isagida.
Isagida.
Inkorchukni.
Inkorchukni.
Let's see, Deanna, can you say that?
Isagida inkorchukni.
Hache. Let me call on someone else to say this. Rebecca, can you say that?
Hisagito in the
Hisagida and Gajokni. Machi. Okay. We got about, let's
You should be
see.
good to move it up if you want now.
Okay.
There you go.
We got, let's see, we're on number 9, paralyzed. We say baseki umi. Baseki umi. Baseki means like death. Baseki umi. You know when you get paralyzed because you don't have no feeling there? So baseki umi. Baseki umi. Baseki umi. Baseki umi. Jangi and baseki umi dos. Baseki umi. Who wants to try that one? Rebecca? Who said me?
Honey.
Okay. Okay, Tad, Magabus.
Basatki Omi.
Machi. Okay. Now we're gonna go to the burning. Inhogi. Inhogi. Inhogi dos. Yeah, I have a burning right there. Inhogi.
Say that again.
Huh?
I have a burning.
Jangi. Inhogi dos. Jangi. Inhogi dos. Inhogi dos. Inhogi means a burning. Like, not like you got burnt, but it feels like a burning sensation. I guess that's how I would say it. Inhogi. Okay. No. Number 11, infected. What we said earlier, a liquid. A liquid. A liquid. Or sahubungi. Sahubungi. Sometimes, like if somebody's diabetic and maybe they get a infection on their feet, we'll say ili sahubungi in haktos. Their feet is getting where it's getting infected. Sahubungi. A liquid, sahubungi. Machi. Okay. And what about tired? Does anybody know how to say tired?
I do.
Okay, say it for me.
Potosi.
There you go.
Mache.
But if you're tired, what you gonna say?
Potosidos? No. Oh.
Come on.
Go ahead, teach me.
Yokodosidos.
Chahotosidos.
There you go. You almost learned. Yokodosidos.
Chahotosidos.
I'm tired. Okay.
I'm tired.
Bleeding. Our last one is jadat.
Jada.
Jadat. It's bleeding. Jadat. I think we had that earlier in the other part, the illnesses. So we didn't get to finish the miscellaneous part.
You want to just show them what they
Yeah,
got?
you want to see what you, and I will say them. For pills, we say hilis jithihi. Hilis jithihi. Hilis jithihi. That's for pills.
Jithihi.
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 There you go. That was good. Ointment is Sega.
Sisega.
Because you're putting it on yourself like this. Sega. Okay, here comes y'all's favorite. Remember we talked about that a while ago. Laxative is Ispoyanijechka. Ispoyanijechka. And that just means to pass it through. Okay? Ispoyanijechka. Ispoyanijechka. And they're just saying it's passing through. Okay. Sleeping pill is Norchka Hiliswa.
Mochka Heliswa.
Machi. A needle is Jofunwa. And you're gonna ask me, because you're gonna say Jafunwa was a fort, but it depends on, like we said before, it depends on how you use it. Needle is Jafunwa, or you can say C Yida, and that means stick in yourself. C Yida.
Giyada.
That means stick in yourself. Insulin is Hiliswa C Ajanida. Hiliswa C Ajanida, and that means put medicine in yourself. Hiliswa C Ajanida. Hiliswa C Ajanida. And the last one is medicine. How would I say medicine?
Leswa.
Hiliswa, there you go.
Alaswa.
Do I have any questions? Any questions, anybody? We kind of went over that kind of fast because the other part was long, but you'll be able to, it's recorded and you'll be able to pull it back up. Any questions?
Mahaya
Uh-huh.
and Eli, Mado for presenting the lesson like this, because Hayawat stewing Hosajida Amahayakos. You have to learn how to spell. So I appreciate the lessons like this. This has been so good for me. So when I hear them over and over now, I get the idea of how you use, like those ending sounds. So Amane Jatskat, Shajavatskidos.
Oh, Mado. Anybody else? Any other questions?
Are you behind that someone?
Wano.
Boxing Jihis.
Wano. Boxy. Any other questions? Anybody else?
We have another class tomorrow.
Yes. You'll have another
Okay.
teacher tomorrow.
And then the videos is gonna be on YouTube.
Yes.
Okay. Inga.
Anybody else? No? Okay then. Gija got this.
Mado.
Mahaya.
Jimio.
Mado Maya.
Mado,
Mado, Jimio.
this is very worthwhile.